Good evening, 8th standard A students. Yesterday we have studied about the different types of rocks, classification of rocks, meaning of rocks, classification of rocks we have studied. Today I am going to teach about the formation of metamorphic rocks from igneous rocks. Formation of metamorphic rocks from igneous rocks. We have studied about the dynamic metamorphism and also thermal metamorphism. We have studied yesterday what is thermal metamorphism. That means changes in rocks caused by high temperature. Changes in rocks caused by high temperature. That process is called as thermal metamorphism. Changes in rocks caused by high pressure, that is known as dynamic metamorphism. That one we have studied yesterday. Now formation of metamorphic rocks from igneous rocks. First point, granite into gneiss this is caused by dynamic metamorphism. Then basalt into slate, that is caused by thermal metamorphism. Now next one is formation of metamorphic rocks from sedimentary rock. Sandstone into quartz, that is caused by thermal metamorphism. Shale into slate, that is caused by thermal metamorphism. Now characteristics of metamorphic rock. What are all the characteristics? First characteristics, they are mostly crystalline in nature. We have studied yesterday itself. Second point, second characteristic, it consists of light and dark minerals. Okay, these are all the characteristics of metamorphic rock. Now we are going to see what is rock cycle. What is rock cycle? You know about igneous rocks. We have studied yesterday. They are the primary rocks first formed on the earth. These rocks are weathered and eroded and transported and deposited, and then it will form sedimentary rocks. Okay, igneous rocks, they are the primary rocks first formed on the earth. These rocks are weathered and eroded, later it transported, and lastly it will deposited, and they will form sedimentary rocks. Both igneous and sedimentary rocks, they are changed into metamorphic rocks because of temperature and pressure. You know very well, yesterday itself I told. Okay, now the metamorphic rocks are also get disintegrated, separated, and then later it will deposit, then it will form sedimentary rocks. Rocks changing from one form to another form. It will change from one type of form, one form to another form under because of many natural forces and agents. That is endless. That process is called as rock cycle. But now about rock cycle we have studied. Okay, now we are going to see about the uses of rocks. What are all the uses of rocks? Rocks that have been used by mankind, they are very highly valuable, and it is very important to all aspects of our country. Metals and minerals are also there. That will be very helpful for human civilization. That will be very useful for many purposes in our life. What are all the uses? It will be used for making cement, writing chalk, fire, building materials will be very useful, bath scrub, capstone, ornament, roofing materials that will be very useful, decorative materials, and also valuable sources of minerals such as gold, diamond, sapphire, etc. These are all the uses of rocks. So rocks are used for many purposes in our life, that you know very well. Now you refer the rock cycle, it is given. Okay, now that diagram is very important. Okay, now we are going to see about soil and its formation. You refer the diagram. you will be able to understand soil, how it is formed. Before that, what is meant by soil? It is a mixture of organic matter. It is a mixture of organic matter, minerals, gases, liquids and organisms that combine, that will be very helpful for our life. It will support our life. It forms on the surface of the earth, outside body of the earth. That's why it is known as skin of the earth. It is otherwise known as skin of the earth. Soil, they are produced from rocks, parent material, rocks. They are produced from rocks through the process of weathering and also natural erosion. And water, wind, temperature change because of gravity, chemical interaction, living organisms, pressure differences all help break down this parent material. It will lead to formation of loose material, that is called soil. Okay. This process releases the minerals locked in the rock fragments. Okay. Then the soil gets matured gradually. World Soil Day, that will be observed on 5th December every year. It's very, very important. World Soil Day. When it is observed? It is observed on 5th December. 5th December every year. Now we are going to see about the soil composition. You refer the diagram, you will be able to understand the basic components of soil. What are all the basic components of soil? They are minerals, organic matter, water and air. Minerals, organic matter, water and air. It consists of how much percentage mineral? 45% mineral and 5% organic matter, 25% of water and 25% of air. Its composition, it differ from place to place and also time to time. So this is about the soil composition. Now we are going to see about the soil profile. What is that? That is nothing but vertical section of soil from the ground surface and extend downward. That is called soil profile. Now we are going to see about the classification of soil. What are all the types of soil? It's based on, it may be classified on the basis of formation, color, physical and chemical properties. Based on this, it may be divided into 6 major types. What are they? Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountain soil and desert soil. Once again I will repeat. Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, mountain soil and desert soil. I think you all understood. Now we are going to see about the alluvial soil. First one, alluvial soil. It is found in river valley side, floodplain and coastal area side. They are formed by the deposition of silt by the running water. They are most productive. That will be suitable for the cultivation of sugarcane, jute, rice, wheat and other food crops. These crops will grow very well in the alluvial soil, particularly paddy. Paddy is growing well. Paddy, alluvial soil is the best soil for the cultivation of paddy, and also that will be very suitable for the cultivation of sugarcane, jute, rice, wheat and other crops. This is about the alluvial soil. Now we are going to see about the black soil. What is black soil? Formed by weathering of igneous rocks. Clay in nature. Retentive of moisture. Moisture, that is nothing but dampness. That will be very helpful for the cultivation of cotton. That is the second type. Third type, red soil. How these are formed now? By weathering of metamorphic rocks and crystalline rocks. They are red in color. Red in color. Why? Because of the presence of iron oxide. The presence of iron oxide makes this soil brown to red in color. Why this red soil is red in color now? Because of the presence of iron oxide. It is found in semi-arid areas. It is not fertile. It is infertile. It is not fertile. That will be very helpful for the cultivation of millets. Now the next one is laterite soil. Laterite soil, it is a typical soil of tropical areas, found in wet and dry condition. These are formed by process of leaching. Formed by, how it is formed? Formed by process of leaching. It is infertile. That will be suitable for plantation crops like tea and coffee. Now the next one is mountain soil. It is found on the slopes of mountains, thin and acidic. These soils characteristics, that is characteristics of this soil, it vary from area to area based on the altitude. This is about the mountain soil. Now the next one is desert soil. This is sandy soil, found in desert areas, porous soil and saline. It is infertile. It is not fertile for agriculture. It is not fertile. Okay, that is about the that will not be very helpful for agriculture. That is not fertile. These are all the classification types of soil. Now we are going to see about the soil erosion. What is soil erosion? That is nothing but removal or destruction of topsoil by removal or destruction of top layer of soil by natural forces and also human activities. Because of natural forces and also human activities, removing, destroying the top layers of soil, that is called soil erosion. It will reduce the fertility of soil. It will reduce the fertility of soil. And also, if fertility reduced, it will reduce the agri productivity also. Major agents of soil erosion are running water and wind. Sheet erosion. What are all the major types of soil erosion? You want to know about this. Sheet erosion, rill erosion and gully erosion. These are all the major types of soil erosion. Look at the diagram, layers of soil it is given. This is very, very important diagram. Okay, now we are going to see about the soil conservation, soil protection. Soil protection, that means what? Protecting the soil from erosion. Safeguarding, protecting, conserving the soil from erosion to maintain its fertility. Maintain its fertility. Conserving soil, that is nothing but afforestation. Conserving soil, the methods, what are all the methods used for conserving soil? One more time I will repeat. What is conservation? Soil conservation, that is nothing but protecting the soil from erosion. Protecting the soil from erosion to maintain its fertility. What are all the methods we want to practice, we want to use for conserving soil? What are all the methods? One is afforestation, next one is controlled grazing and construction of dams and crops rotation, strip farming, contour ploughing, terrace farming and shifting cultivation and windbreak. These are all the methods we want to follow to conserve the soil. Okay, now we are going to see about the uses of soil. What are all the uses of soil? Soil is one of the important natural resource. You know very well, it is very very important natural resource. It is a basic need for plant growth. It will support various life forms on the earth. The minerals present in the soil, it will increase the production of crops. Okay, crop production. Okay, production. Okay, next it will be very useful for making ceramics or pottery. Next, it is a source of construction purpose and also handicraft work. It is a source of material for construction work and also handicraft work. Next, it acts as a natural filter of water and also purify it. Next, it supports ecosystem. Soil supports ecosystem and play a very important role in the land management. Till this we have studied about the uses of soil. Now we are going to see about the conclusion. Rocks and soil, they are the important renewable natural resource. Both rocks and soil play a very important role in every day of life, both human beings as well as for economic development. Nowadays, rock-based companies are increased. It will give employment to the people. It will give employment to the people. Soil attract human settlement also, and it will be very helpful for other economic activities also. You know about our country is an agrarian country, agriculture country. Most of the people, 80% of the people nowadays, 70% of, nearly 70% of the people, they are engaged in agriculture. So otherwise known as agrarian country or agricultural country, our country. So proper management of soil is very very necessary for various purpose. So soil resources must be conserved. So one lesson finished. Today's homework, 10th Roman letter, second question, classify and explain the rocks. Read well. That is your homework. Thank you.